What's going on YouTube? This is Snowdrift, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my battery extender powered by Schumacher. Now this thing, I've been wanting one of these for quite some time. I just bought a brand new battery for my CBR, and from my first update video of this year, I told you guys that I had parked it in here and the battery died. I mean, it's been 2 months since I've started this bad boy, and the battery's it's lost its charge, and I feel really bad about neglecting it as long as I have, but I honestly did not think that it would die. I really didn't think it would. So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and an installation of this, and it's not really going to be a review. It's just going to be an unboxing and installation, and I will review it whenever it has charged my battery and my bike starts, because it's a trickle charge. It's a I think it's a 3 amp. Yeah, it's a 3 amp trickle charge, so it's not going to be like boom, my battery's charged. It's going to take it a few hours. I would assume that. I mean, I've never dealt with charging a motorcycle battery before. If my battery ever died on my bike, I would push start it and then, start it and drive it, and then it would be charged from the stator. So I've never had to deal with it. So I wanted one of these for a long time, and I'll show you why here in a second. Let me run in here. Oh, well, let's put it right there. Okay, stay, good. I'm gonna run in here. I'm going to get my toolbox. And I need a 10mm, because every motorcycle on the planet is held together by 10mm bolts and nuts. Heh, nuts. Anyway. Good old toolkit, good old broken clip toolkit. And you know what, I think I'm going to use, well, it's not that I don't have the strength to pull this open, but I'm afraid when I do, all of this is going to go flying that way. Okay, so I got my tools that I need, and this is a 1999 CBR 900RR. Not a lot of people motovlog with this particular bike. It's usually a 2000 and something, it's a 99. How you take the seat off is pretty, I wouldn't say ghetto, but it's a lot different than normal ones. A lot of them will have where you pop off this part of this fairing right here and undo a bolt. 99 model, you got to pull the seat up, and there's your bolt right there on both sides. So I like to just break them loose, and then I'll just pretty much unscrew them by hand. It's difficult to get to with just a regular wrench, so you have to have an extension of some sort. And I like using the deep well 10 just because it gives me that extra length. So I'll just put that there. And you can imagine how much of a pain it is whenever your battery dies on your motorcycle, and the battery, you have to get to the battery by removing bolts. I understand bolting the seat down, but for safety, obviously, but I think there are better methods. I mean, don't ask me how. I'm just, talking, but I think there would be a much easier way of securing the seat where you don't have to remove bolts. But anyway, here's my brand new battery, and you can tell it's brand new. I mean, it's clean. I like to keep it clean. Heh. That's why there's no cussing in my videos. There might be a little cussing, but usually from other people. All battery types. 6 volt, 12 volt, auto voltage detection. So that's pretty cool. I read some reviews about this, and it wasn't that expensive either. I got it at Walmart. I wanted to go, and the reason there's a piece of Scotch tape right here is because I've already opened this because I am impatient. But I got this at Walmart, and I was thinking, you know, there's no way Walmart will have the kind of charger system that I want for my bike because it's not a motorcycle shop, when indeed they did. So, you know, hats off to Walmart for all your needs and such. Okay, now this is the reason I've been wanting one of these in particular, is because specifically these right here. This is cool. You bolt these to your battery, and then it's got this connector that you can just, you know, wrap up somewhere, zip tie it somewhere, whatever. And then your system here, and it also has this, but your system here that's plugged into the wall, you just plug it in like this. And you don't have to take the seat off. Hallelujah! You know, that's so great. So, I guess I'll continue with the unboxing. So this is what excites me about life, is that right there. So you also get these little jumper cable things, which is really nice. But the only downside to this is that it's not like a jumper box. So this is for if you have a battery on the bench or something. So I guess speaking of that, I'll just put it over here on the bench so that way it's not in my way. You also have this. And this just struck me. I don't really know what you do with this part. I guess I'll have to read the instructions, but you plug this into the wall, and then you plug this in here and plug it into the cigarette socket? That's weird. What would that do? Would that charge your battery? No way. Hang on, I gotta read. I really don't know what that thing does, you guys. I really have no idea. Let's see, is there a name? It's fused. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Does it have a what's in the box thing? Clamp adapter, DC adapter. Huh. 24-inch fused ring leads harness with weather cap. That's this. That's good. DC adapter. Huh. I am really confused about what the DC adapter does. If anyone can tell me what this does, like, do you plug it into the cigarette lighter of what? Is it on a boat? Do boats have, well, I mean, everything. I mean, my bike has this plug on it. I've installed it, and I know cars have these, and I'm surely boats have these too, but does the battery charge through this? I guess it could, but I thought power was outputted through that. I don't know. If someone can tell me how this works, I'd appreciate that a lot. So, and the cool thing, this has a digital readout. This has a digital readout, so it's like it'll tell you the voltage and exactly what it's doing, and if it's solid, if this light right here is solid, it's charging. If it's pulsing, it's charged and maintaining the battery. So this is an automatic charger, so when you plug it in and it charges your battery completely, it doesn't sit there and continuously charge it. It doesn't cook itself to death. So that's pretty great. And it's supposed to extend battery life, which is why I got it. Oh yeah. And it's also just great to, I mean, I think it's just a really great way to charge your battery, especially if you know you're going on a long trip or something, or you know you're going to be using the bike and it hasn't been started in a while. And this is just a trickle charge, so it's not going to harm the battery. I mean, it's just, I think it's a must-have for everybody. And with these being as cheap as they are now, I mean, I don't think it's an excuse. So, and the cool thing, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at that. You know what that's for, ladies and gents? That's to, yeah, just hang on your bike right there. That's so cool. Give it back. That's really cool. So you can hang this on your bike somewhere and just, oh man, it's cool. There. I wish there was a better place. We have an extension cord over here. Oh, it's long. Very long. Oh my goodness, I'm not really sure how this works. Give me the shortest one. Hang on. I got to put something down before I break something. There. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. This one isn't stupid long, but it's just, it's not too short either. It's perfect. It's perfect is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So, I just gotta find a place to plug it up where it's not running across the floor. There's gotta be some place. Oh, there's a place right there. Cool. Excuse me, Mr. Harley. Mr. Harley. And if you're wondering, no, I do not sleep out here. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't. Maybe one day, whenever I'm like working on something and I get exhausted, but then I'll have to take a shower. They're not gonna, I mean, you ain't gonna just get on the bed all dirty, are you? I'd hope not. Okay. So we're not gonna plug this in just yet. Well, I guess we can just to see what it does. Okay. Battery extender. Battery extender. Okay, I guess it's just going to keep repeating that until I plug it in or something. Connect clamps. Connect clamps. Okay. All right. It wants me to keep doing that. Yeah, all right. So it knows it's not connected. That's pretty nifty, if I must say. That is very nifty. Okay, so this is getting used to it now. That's pretty cool. Put that right there. All right, so I need, are those 10 mil too? Indeed they are, thank goodness. Make my day easy. And this new battery came with really long screws. I was having the worst trouble with my old battery with how short the screws were putting on accessories and stuff. And look at that, it fits right in there. Man, it just makes your life so easy, don't it? Watch, I'll run into a problem here in a minute. I bet my problem will be trying to find a place to put this safely. I bet that. I'm calling it now. That's going to be my problem. Get in the hole! Ah, I got it. If you're wondering what these other connections are for, it's for my fan, which sounds extremely weak because there's no juice in the battery, and it's for my DC 12 volt socket right there. That's what DIMMs are for. That torqued down very nicely. Oh yeah. And this thing is fused, so if something bad ever happens, it doesn't fry everything, which is pretty nice. It's self-aware. It's like it knows. Okay, it's on. That was easy. Oh, I better not put this away yet. I still got to put the seat back on. Duh. Okay, so now I just got to find a place to put this, which I hope is not too terribly hard. That'd be a good place for me to just know where this is at. I guess right there would work okay. Like right there. Just like run this. Yeah, it'll run under there like that. Yep. I knew this would be one of the hardest parts. Come on. Well, I could just pull it through that. There we go. Okay. Now, oh boy. I could. How stupid would it look if I just zip tied it right here? If I just, like right there. I don't think it looks stupid at all. That's what I'm going to do. If I can find some zip ties. Zip ties. Okay. Finally, let's see. Well, I guess that'll sit fine right there. I don't guess it's gonna go nowhere. I mean, it's just gonna chill. It's just gonna chill. Actually, I'm gonna bust these loose and spin them around so that fuse, y'all stay right there. So that way this fuse doesn't just dangle right there. I think it would help it if I actually spun these around. It's where it had more like that, like that. Yeah, that works. There we go. Okay. So now I can stuff this fuse right there. Now that's way cleaner. It could be cleaner, but no one's ever gonna see it. So I found two. I brought two just in case. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Like, I think that's perfect. Like, I can just kind of like jam it right there, and then I can just run me a zip tie. Because this is just wiring. It's not like it's where this reservoir is. I don't recommend putting a zip tie right there, because like you could pinch the reservoir like hose, and you know, I don't think you're gonna have the brute strength to zip tie a freaking hose shut that's running fluid, but you never know. So I'm gonna cut that and spin it so that way it looks clean. This has been one of the easiest things I've ever done to my bike. Yeah, cool. I mean, you'd almost never know. Look at that. I mean, you'd really, like, all I gotta do is pull that out and just, I'm not using it, just stuff it right there. I mean, you'd almost legit never know. Unless you knew what you were looking at. Cool. Okay. I've been having trouble with my new garage setup here. This is not my garage. Oh gosh! Antennas. This is not my garage. Clearly, this is not mine. I mean, I didn't just win the lottery and, you know, so I've been having trouble finding exactly where the trash is. I'm gonna get me like a big can and keep out here or something. We have trash bags, but no trash cans. At least not that I'm aware of. Whatever, I'll just put it in this box for now. Okay, it's good to test your stuff before you put everything back. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this bad boy up to make sure it's gonna work. I don't see why it wouldn't work, you know, but you always wanna check your work before you really commit. There we go. And it's charging. Solid means charging, pulsing means charged. Charging. 12 volts, 0%. Huh. See, I find that not to be true. I did look up some reviews about this. See, it just went to 1%. That's clearly not true, because you guys saw earlier in the video when I turned my fan on and the fan kicked on. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how this thing reads voltage or percentage of charge, but I looked this up. I looked up this exact model, the SP3 extends battery. Well, hang on. What's it called? I'm trying to read this. It's a battery extender from Schumacher, okay? I went on Amazon, I looked up reviews on it, and one of the reviews said that it's not very accurate when it says percentage of charge. Now, that's not a huge deal, because a lot of people that buy battery tenders like this for their motorcycles, they don't even have a digital display. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't need to know the exact charge. As long as this little light right here, if all it has was this light, I would be fine. Because once this little light starts pulsating, and I know the battery's fully charged, and my bike starts whenever it says it's fully charged, I really don't care. So it doesn't matter that much to me, is what I'm trying to say. So since it works, I'm gonna go ahead and put my seat back on. Make sure that little lip gets in that spot. Okay. And like I said, this was not a review. This was a unboxing and installation. I will do a review of it probably tomorrow when I come out here to see if my bike starts. So, that wasn't too bad, guys, was it? That wasn't too bad at all. And when tightening these bolts down, I have figured this out more times than I should have figured it out. Don't tighten one bolt all the way down. That's just a good automotive tip for any application. I mean, more than just motor, anything. That lawnmower, I mean, you don't want to tighten something down on one side of something to where you can't line up the other side. And like I've said in previous videos, I have way more experience with cars than bikes or guns or whatever. I'm more into cars than bikes and guns and things like that. I'm more of a car guy. But I do love my bikes, and with my car knowledge comes a lot of bike knowledge too. Maintaining and taking things apart, putting things back together, and that's just one thing everybody should know is don't tighten one side before you get the other side at least started. So, thank you guys so much for watching. That could have been awful. Oh, that just about gave me a heart attack, not kidding. You guys don't know how many times I have dumped this. Oh, but this thing has been beat to death. I've had this thing for years. Let's see what this bad boy says. Charging 12 volt, 29%. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't think it's that accurate when it comes to percentage. But we'll see. I'll tell you guys the results tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching me. Thank you for putting up with me. Thanks for watching my awesome content. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it'll warm up. It's supposed to warm up next week, get to about 60-something degrees. So maybe by then I'll have this thing all charged up and ready to go, and I'll go ride. Actually ride in 2016. That'd be fabulous. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.